Hi, everyone. Welcome to the 2019 Information Day for the University of Hong Kong and the Faculty of Business and Economics for the Bachelor Business Administration and LLB joint degree. My name is Bo Leffler, and I am the Deputy Program Director as well as the admissions tutor for the double degree program that we offer. So for the next 15 minutes or so, I will be explaining about the degree program, some of the benefits that I see, and some of the things that you can consider when thinking about your application process. So first of all, and kind of as a general overview, I'd like you to think about the BBA Law and LLB degree as a complementary set of knowledge that you'll gain over the course of 5 years. So essentially, the double degree program takes law concepts and it takes business concepts, and it presents them and allows you to learn them in a complementary manner. So as a strategic matter, when you're looking at what degrees to apply to, I'd like you to think about this double degree program as something that opens as many doors as possible for you. So if you get the kind of scores that allow you to maybe apply for this program, you'll probably be thinking about two options. One option is the dental and medical program, and the other option is elite business or law programs in Hong Kong. So if you think about law and business, the way that I would suggest that you can think about this is that the interaction between individuals and the interaction between businesses and individuals and businesses are what make up most of our society. So if you learn how businesses function, and businesses function within the sets of rules that government gives you and provides for those interactions, you'll have the best ability to understand how the economy operates. On the other side, if you choose to go medical or dental route, it's a very narrow set of options that you have, and one that's hard to really kind of understand that you will enjoy and derive some satisfaction from those options when you are as young as you are. So with that having said, the business and law degree opens up the biggest set of doors for you to plan your career. So for example, if we look at this complementary set of courses, you have business components and you have law components. And the way that we structure this program is that they are integrated. In other words, you don't learn business apart from law. You learn business and law together throughout your 5 years here. And you can see this in the slides. So what I want to do now is just give you the program overview, some of the main points of it and things for you to consider while you're going through this process of deciding what to do with the next few years of your life. So like I said, the BBA Law and LLB program is an integrated 5-year double degree program. So what that means is, like I said, you will get 2 degrees at the end of the program. You'll get a BBA Law degree, which is granted by the Faculty of Business and Economics, and you'll get an LLB, which is a Bachelor of Laws, which will be granted by the Faculty of Law. You do have the option, if you decide sometime during your career at Hong Kong U that you don't want to get a law degree, you have the option to opt out of the LLB. Of course, not too many students do this, considering it's just 1 extra year for an entire degree and the opportunities that it provides. But you do have the option if you want to, and I'll give you just a little bit of information about what happens if you opt out of the LLB degree. But for the most part, it's a 5-year degree. You take concurrently classes in law and business, and then at the end, you get 2 degrees from 2 faculties, one in business and one in law. So within the School of Business, the Faculty of Business and Economics, you can choose 2 main options. The 2 options are either the accounting stream, which is the professional core in accounting, or you choose a series of majors within the business stream. Now, for those students who really love accounting or are very sure that they want to be accountants in the future, they can opt for the accounting stream, and I'll go through some of the implications of that. Otherwise, you can choose from a variety of business majors. Entrepreneurship, design and innovation, human resource management, information systems and analytics, marketing, or finance. And each of those has a set of classes for you to kind of pare down your knowledge and dig deeper in any one of those core areas. Both the business stream and the accounting stream have the same number of credits required for graduation, and that is the total of 300 credits. So if you're thinking in terms of what that means on a yearly or semester basis, it's 5 years, 300 credits, that's 60 credits a year, 60 credits, 30 credits per semester, so it's about 5 classes every semester during your 5 years here. Like I mentioned before, what we are working for with the joint business law degree is to take what you've developed through your secondary school life and add to it. So in particular, there's 3 areas where we think the BBA Law and LLB joint degree give you a lot of additional skills that will help you in your journey into your career. First of all, it helps to strengthen your communication skills. In secondary school, you may do some group projects, you may occasionally do some public speaking, but chances are you won't do as much as you need to develop the skill set you're going to need out in the professional world. So within the business school particularly, but also within the law school, we work really hard to strengthen your communication skills. And for many students, this can be a little bit daunting. You have to do a lot of case-based research and presentations within class. And we also help you outside of class with a number of opportunities to work on competitions and things like that that help you to really kind of develop the ability to communicate in public. The second thing we like to help you with is developing leadership skills. So there's many different student societies on campus, and you have the opportunity to join any number of them. They all have various leadership opportunities for you to learn how to motivate and lead groups of people. We also work really hard to help you to take advantage of externship and exchange opportunities. So you can, as a member of the LLB and BBA Law joint degree, you have the opportunity to select your exchange from 3 different kind of pools of schools, from the law school, from the business school, and also from the university at large. And many students choose to do a variety of different kinds of exchanges. Some choose to do law exchanges, some choose to do business exchanges, and some choose to mostly do elective credits within their exchanges. And they go to a wide variety of universities, both in North America, in Europe, and around Asia. The third thing we offer you is the option to major in accounting. The upside to this major in accounting is that it's accredited by all the major accounting accreditation bodies. The only kind of downside to this is you really focus heavily in accounting. So if it's something you want to do, it's great for you. But otherwise, within the school, you can have a lot of accounting classes without a particular strong focus in accounting. So the way the curriculum works, as you take your classes, and this is all online, so you can check it out online as well. But you have some basic university requirements: English, Chinese, some Common Core courses, which are general courses that you take along with other university students. And then we have your major classes, and will either be your business classes or your professional core in accounting. We have some law classes that you're required to take, and then you have some free electives. Now, the free electives are more constrained if you're in the accounting stream. If you're in the business stream, then you are available to take more of a variety of classes, and then that adds up at the end to 300 credits over the course of 5 years. If you opt out of the LLB, like I mentioned before, then you will end up taking a little more Common Core courses and a little less of the other courses, and you'll graduate in 4 years instead of 5, but again, only with the degree granted by the business school, which is the BBA Law, and not the LLB. So what happens after you graduate with these dual degrees? Where do you go? What kind of careers can you envision for yourself? Well, our graduates have been placed in any number of elite firms, companies, and associations in Hong Kong. So some students who after graduation, they decide to sit for the PCLL and become lawyers. They've gone to many different international law firms. Some choose to work within law, but outside of a traditional law firm and in a multinational corporation as legal counsel. Many students go to work for investment banks, private equity, venture capital, hedge fund, more on the finance side of things. Some students are interested in doing management consulting, and that's often with a pan-Asia kind of focus into mainland China and around Asia. And these are, again, the main consulting firms. And then some students also opt to go into the accounting firms. These are the big four accounting firms. And then the traditional kind of career route is to go from often accounting firm into a multinational corporation, or from a law firm into a multinational corporation as in-house, either legal counsel or in the accounting space. So any number of high-profile, well-established firms, our graduates routinely place in those. So if you have interest in the BBA, if you in the business sphere, and you also have interest in the legal sphere, and you can't quite make a decision, the other main choice that you often think about is first getting a degree in business and then getting a JD degree or a Juris Doctorate. So let me just kind of go over some basic comparisons between doing this integrated 5-year double degree program versus getting a degree first of all and then getting a JD degree, which I happen to have done in the US. Now, and I would personally not recommend that over our dual degree program for a number of reasons. First of all, the BBA and then the JD degree takes longer. So you have to get a 4-year degree, and then you go back, you apply for the JD program, which is, again, a different admissions process. You have quite stringent GPA requirements and honors requirements. The JD doesn't automatically admit you to the PCLL program, which you have to do at any rate, either through the dual degree program or through the undergraduate degree and then the JD program. But the final, probably most important consideration is that it will cost a lot more. So it takes a lot more time, it costs a lot more, and there's no better likelihood that you will be admitted to a PCLL program and later become a lawyer if you do this longer, more expensive process. So if I were to do it again, and I lived in Hong Kong when I was going to school, I would not choose the BBA and then the JD program. I'd go with the dual degree integrated program. So those are the major considerations that if I were you, I would be thinking through. Again, the BBA Law and LLB program is a dual degree integrated program that opens the widest variety of doors for you as you move on through your career. At this stage in your life, you're probably not really sure what you want to do, and giving you the chance to either go into business or law or some combination of those is, in my view and the view of many of my colleagues, an opportunity that doesn't come along very often. So I hope to see you next year.